What if I told you there's a game so intense, so grounded, so terrifyingly real? It makes Call of Duty look like a carnival ride, a game where every corner could be your last, where a single mistake isn't just a restart, it's a funeral, where you don't run and gun, you creep and pray. Welcome to Ready or Not, the tactical shooter that doesn't care about your KD. It only cares if you breathe. This isn't a game for the casuals. This is for the players who think Rainbow Six Siege went soft, for the ones who missed the grit, the planning, the cold sweat before breaching the door. Yeah, you're gonna die a lot, but if you survive, you'll feel like a goddamn SWAT legend. Let's dive into Ready or Not, the game that's redefining what tactical shooters should feel like. Ready or Not is a tactical first-person shooter developed by Void Interactive, and it dropped into the world like a flashbang in a dark hallway. Originally released in early access in late 2021, this game came out swinging with one goal: to bring back real tactical gameplay. No futuristic HUDs, no bullet sponging enemies, no flashy kill cams. It's you, your team, a plan, and maybe a prayer. You play as a SWAT officer tasked with defusing the ugliest situations law enforcement can face: hostage rescues, active shooters, bomb threats, Waco-style cults, drug houses. Basically, if it's morally gray, messy, and violent, Ready or Not has a mission for it. But this isn't action for action's sake. You can't just shoot everything that moves. You're judged on rules of engagement, professionalism, and civilian safety. Trigger-happy players? Yeah, they get penalized. It's a game about doing the right thing, even when the wrong thing would be way easier. Every mission in Ready or Not is a slow burn thriller. You're not charging in with an M249 and unlimited lives. You're stacking up behind a door, listening for footsteps, whispering commands like "mirror under the door," "check for traps," "hands up now." There are two core feelings here: paranoia and precision. Open a door too fast, boom. There's a tripwire on the other side. Move too slow, that hostage gets executed before you reach them. This isn't about twitch reflexes. It's about teamwork, communication, and tactics. You can issue commands to your AI squad. Cover that hallway. Restrain that suspect. Move and clear. And guess what? The AI actually listens, most of the time. But let's be honest, playing with real teammates on voice chat, that's where this game turns into a legit SWAT simulator. Each mission is a jigsaw puzzle of danger. How do you clear that stairwell? Who's watching the civvies? Is that guy reaching for a gun or a phone? It's the kind of game where you finish a mission, take off your headset, and realize you haven't blinked in 20 minutes. Let's talk about the AI, the brains behind the bullets. Ready or Not has some of the smartest and most unpredictable AI you'll find in any shooter. Suspects don't just stand there waiting to be shot. They might pretend to surrender, then draw a weapon, hide in a closet, barricade themselves, take hostages as meat shields, even rush you with a knife when you least expect it. They're chaotic, dangerous, human. But then there's the flip side, civilians. And these folks, they're either brain dead or suicidal. You shout, "Hands up." They yell, "Screw you," and run toward the gunfire. You try to cuff them, they bolt. It's hilarious and frustrating, like herding cats during a bank robbery. But it makes every decision count. You never know who's going to comply and who's going to pull a 180 and stab you in the gut. Realism, brutal, beautiful, and unforgiving, 8 to 10. Voiceover, dramatic plus grounded. Ready or Not isn't just about shooting, it's about feeling. And what you feel most is pressure. Weapons have weight, armor slows you down, doorways are bottlenecks, corners are death traps. You can't quick scope or bunny hop your way to victory here. Every action has consequences, and hesitation gets people killed. There's no health bar, no regenerating shield. You get shot, you bleed out. Simple. The game's sound design? Incredible. Every boot step echoes with tension. Every door creak feels like a bomb timer ticking down. Gunfire is deafening, like real-life ear-ringing chaos. Add in the night vision, flashbangs, and dynamic lighting, and this game becomes one of the most atmospheric shooters you'll ever touch. You don't just play Ready or Not, you survive it. Let's geek out on gear, shall we? Ready or Not doesn't overload you with dozens of fantasy guns. It gives you real-world tactical tools and forces you to use them like a pro. You've got M4 carbines, MP5s, UMPs. ballistic shields, flashbangs, CS gas, stingers, breaching shotguns, underbarrel launchers, door wedges, optical mirrors. And here's the kicker, every item has a real role. A flashbang isn't just a stun toy, it's your best friend when you're breaching blind. A mirror gun can save your life before you even open a door. The game doesn't just ask you to equip smart, it punishes you if you don't. Run in heavy, you'll be slower, louder. Go light, faster but fragile. It's a perfect balance of risk versus reward. The maps in Ready or Not aren't battlefields, they're crime scenes. Each mission feels like it was ripped from a headline. A drug den where bodies pile up in the basement. A nightclub shooting mid-rave. A gas station robbery that turns into a hostage hell. A suburban home with sinister secrets. These aren't just levels, they're stories. Twisted, grounded, uncomfortable stories. You feel like you're in a real place, not just a shooter sandbox. The environments are fully explorable, with multiple paths, hidden threats, and dynamic layouts. And when the devs drop updates with new maps, the community treats it like Christmas morning. Now here's where things get uncomfortable. Ready or Not doesn't shy away from controversial themes. It drops you into morally gray scenarios that force you to think before you shoot. Every suspect you kill, that's paperwork. Every civilian you injure, that's your badge on the line. You're not just being judged on mission success, you're being scored on rules of engagement, use of force, evidence secured, arrests versus kills. Civilian casualties. Mess up, you fail, even if you killed all the bad guys. It's a game that dares to say, being a hero means restraint. It's not just about who you shoot, it's about who you didn't. Of course, no great tactical game exists without drama. Void. Interactive has had its share of controversy, especially when they tackle sensitive missions. One infamous moment, a planned school shooting map. The devs claimed it was meant to reflect real-life horror, but it sparked a firestorm. That map? Still not in the game, but it proves the devs aren't afraid to make players uncomfortable. And here's the cool part. The modding scene is massive. Players have added new guns, custom missions, real police skins, sound packs, hardcore realism tweaks. It's become a tactical playground, a SWAT sandbox fueled by both devs and fans. And that synergy, that's how a game stays alive. You might be wondering, what makes Ready or Not special? It's not graphics, it's not explosions. It's not even just the realism, it's the philosophy. This game doesn't hand you dopamine, it makes you earn it. Every cleared room feels like a victory. Every non-lethal arrest feels heroic. Every survived mission feels like a damn movie ending. Other games give you action. Ready or Not gives you accountability. And trust me, that hits different. Ready or Not isn't perfect. It still has bugs. The AI still makes you yell at your monitor. The content rollout has been slow at times. But what it does deliver is something almost no modern shooter dares attempt. Grit, fear, precision, accountability, and a brutally honest take on tactical warfare. It's not for everyone, but for the ones it is for, it's a masterpiece in the making. If you crave realism, if you miss when shooters make you think, if you want to feel like a real tactical operator, not just a gun with legs, then gear up, check your corners, and ask yourself, ready or not? If this video made your palms sweat, you're one of us. Smash that like button like you're breaching a hostile den. Subscribe for more deep dives, reviews, and gritty commentary from your squad here at Gaming Demon. Got a wild Ready or Not story? A mission that went sideways? Or a teammate who flashbanged the whole squad? Drop it in the comments. We read every single one. And hey, next time someone tells you shooters are dead, show them this. Stay sharp, stay safe, and always check your six. Peace out, operators. Gaming Demon. Over and out.